What's good? What's good? We're gonna have a better conversation today. What the hell? We're gonna have a better conversation on this gym talk. Gym talk, gym life, whatever. We're gonna talk about just working out today. Have a little bit of fun. So let's get these three things off my chest. I got a best friend my whole life. Been arm wrestling him for a long time. He is smaller than me and I beat him every single time, but he is strong. I said, hey man, hey man, for real man, I need some practice at arm wrestling, man. I said, can I get a match? For fun, for fun. He writes back, because he knew I was serious, I'm gonna come over. He says, absolutely not. I said, damn man, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I know I'm gonna beat him, but I wasn't expecting that he just wouldn't even try. A lot of people like to talk a game, enjoy that talking all the way up until they grab your hand, and even at that point they're still having their fun until their arm goes down. And then, yes, I love the sport of arm wrestling. So let's talk about the same thing. I'm just trying to time management this. So this guy, understand this is a different video. This is a different video with a different tone. But this guy, Richard Cranfield, down in Austin, Texas. And I gotta be careful. Very prideful. In a sense, right? Now, I know he's just like gonna blow it off. He probably won't even want. I'm just saying, has an open invitation to come arm wrestle me. Now, he is squatting damn near 750 and deadlifting almost 700 and bench pressing almost 400. He's a beast. And to this community, I promise you this, I will slam that dude. I will slam that dude's arm. That's for fun. This video is not like the old videos. Now, let's talk about today. Whenever I was at Fitness Connection, I said, hey man, can I get an arm? Can I get a match? No. Can I get a match? Hey, over here? No. Can I get a match? No. Can never get a match, dude. Nobody would do. I got a match today. I got a match. My first match. Because I am working on an individual. I am. And you can do a lot of stuff, but you need to arm wrestle. And I beat him. I mean, if I didn't, I don't know where my mind would be, but I did beat him. And as I've always done, which I should never do, I've always been extra fair, so I let him have me in the position of my wrist being bent backwards, and I still came out of it. Let's get done. Let's get done with that for now. I want to talk about I'm talking, but I'm also kind of now. The disclaimer is I've watched a handful of people, but I don't know if they did it one time and I never watched them again, or for a couple weeks and I've never seen it. I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention, but I do know there's a lot of liars in our community. A lot of roid users in our community. But I mean, it's what it is. So I'm going to just tell you today of a workout that I did. That way you can know what I was doing. And kind of presenting a challenge, because this, as it was an okay workout, better than some of the ones I've had recently, obviously, like I talk about, it also didn't compare to how I used to work out. That's what I want clarified. So I'm going to go over it. If you see this video and you're like, oh man, that ain't, man, it's really hard not to, it's really hard not to do that. But anyways, and you say to yourself, then you write me what you do. You write it down and I'll bust on it for you. And if I feel like you're full of it, then I'll ask you to, somehow show me some part of it, because obviously right this minute I'm just talking. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to dive into it. So we got a bench. Woo! Who cares about that, man, right? Who cares about going up to your max bench, after you've done it for 4 days, which that's going to be another video. I got to talk about that going forward. But yeah, I went up to max bench. This was a horrible week. I got to make some more changes. What's that? Okay. Anyways, then I went up to my max, give or take, whatever you want to say. I don't know, like the reps ain't doing what they did last month, I guess is the best way to say it. Something's wrong. But I did that. I do have a hashtag, finally. One hashtag for the whole damn week. Then I went into slingshot, went up. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be my max, but it probably was my max. And then I came down and I played. I played before I went in. I played actually before I went into the slingshot, which was weird. I usually don't do that. Like I did another lift or two, and then I did some close grip at the end. I did all that. Now, normally that would be a session, right? That'd be a session, basically. Maybe I'd go do one other thing or something, and I would leave. I got a good story at the end, though, for you. For the haters that... They're so stupid. I do have a good story for the haters at the end. All right, so... then I went into lat pull downs. How many? I did many. I did many. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it was 170. Some of you people, that would be a joke for you, but at the moment I told you I'm very weak, and I don't know why I'm having the hardest freaking time in the world with stuff. But I did many lat pull downs times 10. Anyways, I did butterfly bench press machine, but I did it. You've seen the machine in one of the videos. I got my arm wrestling in. All right. I did reverse lat pull downs. Many. I did traps. Not too heavy. Many. Many. Not going to go into how many. I did many, though. Then I did what for you, all you need to know is pronation and like reverse pronation, middle pronation, side fucking pronation, all the pronations. And I did many. A lot of this, I don't even want to disclose that right now, since don't want to disclose that number. I did reverse curls. I did many. I definitely did dumbbell training with arm wrestling. I did a lot of wire training for arm wrestling. And I don't know what else. And I think that wraps up that for now. And like I told you, I think that was like still on the bad side of things of how I would have worked out in the past. Granted, I overworked out in the past, so I have that. But I've also had just great sessions of just going through numbers, beating on stuff, and getting great results. And I'm not seeing that from a lot of people in the community, man. A lot of people are dilly-dallying around, man. Just let's give the haters their little story. So I wrote someone the other day. I say, hey, man, I bought $500 worth of food. I was going to write that to Jude. I was going to tell Jude, I can't keep that up, dude. I can't keep that up. But I mean, I don't even know how to tell Jude half the stuff that's going on with, like, I'm having so many bench problems. Like, just sitting on that bench, laying down. There are a million problems that have been going on now for months, and I can't get them solved, which is crazy. If you see today, if you look hard enough, you'll see I was back on a different bench, but without the plates underneath it. So, and that ain't going to work either, because I almost didn't re-rack a couple of the heavy weights, and that's not good. Anyways, so I got the $500 worth of food, right? $500, been pretty good. Could eat, you know. It wasn't all cold, but it, you know, a lot of it was. Because I got to eat what I want to eat for a little bit. But I finished the week 1 pound lighter than I ended the week last week, so it was a fail. I mean, the week was basically a fail, and it showed on the max bench press. It was a failure. I can see I have 4 minutes left, so going forward, there may be a week where I decide not to work out at all. Just eat. See if I weigh the same amount at the end of the week, and then bench press and see if my bench is exactly where it was without any work whatsoever. Because this is really ridiculous. I'm not, and I guess I'm talking about it now, I am not going to bench press 4 days a week to finish my week up backwards. I'm not doing it. That much I do know. So the freezer had a lot of ice in it. You know, not too much, but it's had a lot. And then with me packing it out, I couldn't really see how much more ice was in there. And you know the rest of the story. You know the rest of the damn story from there. Great story for you haters. I lost all the food in the fridge. Not the freezer. Not the freezer, but all the food. Well, how you don't drink any milk? No, had to throw the milk away. I've never been able to get milk in me, man. I just can't get it, dude. You know, I'm watching this old man just like, wow, dude, our world is so distortedly, evilly messed up, man. He just stacks eggs and eggs and eggs, and he doesn't deserve those eggs. He doesn't deserve them. I'm going to say that. The video's still nice. I'm not going to be mean, but he doesn't deserve that. He don't. He does not. His family might deserve it, so God bless them, but he doesn't. He doesn't deserve them at all, dude. That was sick to see that. Just $10 for, what, 70 eggs or something like that? I don't even know. That was sick, dude. And I just lose, like, probably $250 worth of food just like that, and I need my food. I need it. That was for another week. That would have helped out. Just wasted. Gone. Couldn't do anything about it. It was already had started to get bad. I just was busy doing other stuff and I didn't catch it in time. And then when I had to defrost everything, it was too late. But the freezer stuff, we saved that. And again, give me a community challenge. I'm not talking about you burpee guys, because I can't do that. I'm saying you bench specialist, I don't know, like you power lifters that bench, give me something for an upper body day that, it's got me my 405 bench. Give it to me. I'm going to do it because I don't believe you. I don't believe you. And if I did what I watched you do, I told you already in a I was like, dude, I'll go backwards. I'll go backwards. I'll go backwards. There's no question I'll go backwards. You cannot get the benches some of these guys got playing around okie dokie with what they're doing. I am working and working and working. Will I get another payoff soon? I don't know, man. I hope so, but, you know, I doubt it. I believe I'm in at least a 30-day deficit of kind of like with what Trey's doing, where he's just working. I know I got lots of days coming up, already signed up for them. I'll be at work. I won't be at the gym. And so it's going to be bleak. But that's the story for today. Not too bad of a video. Keep it nice and kosher. Gonna move on. That's what I did for today, and I'm gonna bump it up next week. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna bump it up. But if you got something you want to spew off to me about what you're doing, because you can't just walk on camera and just and then sit down and go, well, you know, I do much more off camera, but you know, well, show it to me. Tell me about it. Write it down. Send it to me. Link it to me. Otherwise, you're just talking, bro. Peace.